In 1949, Germany was divided by the victors of World War II into occupied zones. The western regions united to form a federal republic, and the Soviet-controlled zone became Communist East Germany. The Cold War had begun. Berlin, the former capital of Germany, was divided into East Berlin and West Berlin, but was located deep in the Soviet-controlled zone. In 1961, the East German government erected a wall separating the two halves of the city. The Western world helped prevent the complete isolation of West Berlin through an effort led by the United States. President John F. Kennedy declared his commitment.
As a free man, I take pride in the word, Ich bin ein Berliner.
At the brink of nuclear war, the United States and Soviet Union reached a stalemate, but the Berlin Wall remained a symbol of the Cold War battle line known as the Iron Curtain. It was not until the 1980s that the Cold War tensions eased through the glass-nosed policies of Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. Finally, in November 1989, immigration barriers dropped, allowing free passage between the two halves of the city. Soon the wall crumbled at the hands of the people it once divided.
The fourth major hurricane of the season slams at Jacksonville Beach and points north and south along the Florida-Georgia coastline. Winds of 100 miles an hour and upwards.
People have long known the destructive nature of hurricanes. These storms, bringing heavy winds and rain, may last several hours and have a diameter of over 480 kilometers or 300 miles. Hurricanes form over warm tropical oceans in areas of low air pressure. They consist of high-velocity winds blowing in a circular motion around a low-pressure center known as the eye of the storm. The only defense against hurricanes is through early warning and preparation. Meteorologists can now track these storms and measure their force through the use of radar and satellites.
It looks like now the center will pass inland sometime near dawn. Well, as it goes across the Florida Peninsula, of course, we're going to have significant damage here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
The National Hurricane Center's prediction was correct. In August 1992, Hurricane Andrew caused billions of dollars in damage and killed a number of people when it hit the southeastern United States.
Throughout the history of the United States, women have fought for equality. Feminists Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott organized the first Women's Rights Convention in 1848, where they made the first public demand for voting rights for women. After years of organized rallies and civil disobedience, women in the United States finally won the right to vote in 1919 with the passage of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.